Are you a first responder with the military, federal or state government, or perhaps a local agency? If so, you know we live in a world where terrorism is a reality, and that when chemicals are part of everyday life, bad things can and do happen. And when they do, it's up to you as a first responder to clean up the mess. Traditional methods like wet decontamination work, but they come with their own sets of problems, like the large amount of wastewater created or the potential for secondary contamination, which only complicates the matter. And in cold weather conditions, wet decontamination can lead to other problems. First Line Technology has developed a new effective method of cleaning up liquid, solid, and vapor CBRN contaminants, FiberTech Dry Decontamination. FiberTech is used by first responders to capture and hold chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear particles, and can even be used for oil spills, meth or drug lab cleanup, or responder self-decon. FiberTech is composed of 3 layers of inert, flexible, drapable, non-woven material consisting of a top and bottom layer of either cotton or polyester fabric, with a center layer of fibrous activated carbon for absorption and adsorption, that is, needle punched into a composite fabric specially designed for effective decontamination. None of the components of FiberTech are glued together, which guarantees superior performance when absorbing and adsorbing hazardous substances and their vapors. FiberTech is non-particulate and is devoid of loose particles, so it's very effective for decontaminating personnel and sensitive parts of equipment from chemical warfare agents, toxic industrial chemicals, and pesticides. FiberTech is a self-contained tool that is packaged with ease of use, storage, and transporting in mind. Now, let's say something terrible happens, say a sarin contamination at your local mall, just like the recent incident in Syria or the 1995 Tokyo subway incident. You respond and are tasked with cleaning up the contaminants. You could use the traditional method, spraying and bleaching everything in sight, or instead you use FiberTech. Your FiberTech not only absorbs the contaminants, but it adsorbs them as well, meaning you and your community won't have to worry about a secondary contamination and can be up and running in no time, because your FiberTech collects contamination and then holds it in place so you can dispose of it in a safe manner. Even if the event is something more along the lines of a chemical spill, FiberTech locks in toxic vapors and stops the spread of contamination. With FiberTech wipes, you can decontaminate people as well as sensitive equipment. Plus, FiberTech can be used in conjunction with other decon products, giving you and your response team a safer and more effective decontamination. With the indefinite shelf life of FiberTech wipes, your department will be prepared with the most cost-effective decontamination system available. And it can be ordered as dry decon mitts, individual wipes, pads, wipes that range from 6x6 to 24x24, and perforated rolls that consist of the 12x12 wipes, as well as packaged with other decon products like reactive skin decontamination lotion in personal and responder decon kits. The testing and development of FiberTech was sponsored by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, and during product testing, the FiberTech wipe proved superior in all testing results against 30 comparable products. In fact, the only thing we seem to not be able to wipe off is the smile on your face. You know, the one you get by knowing you're using the safest, most effective decontamination wipe on the market. To learn more about FiberTech wipes as well as other first responder products, visit www.fibertech.com.